Hey, guys, you're gonna have to tell me if the stream's still going. Guys, am I still streaming? I shit you not. I just went to press the record button, and I just stopped the stream instead. I was like, okay, great, let's press record, and I just went beep. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Is this still all one stream? I wonder if Twitch has split that. That's completely on me. That one was totally on me. Okay, let me try that again. Okay, there we go. I'm in the right one now. Okay, so two of them. I'm thinking sexy robot bedroom. They're both inviting you to bedroom antics. I'd love a picture of them that wasn't a web BP file. But we'll make do with what we've got. Wasn't there a... There must be some really good Google ones. Atomic Heart Robots. Robot dancers. Okay, here we go. Oh, one of them's holding a key. Key to my heart. Hello. Right. So. Do they even have ears? Hello. Da, comrade. You're expecting big, sexy robots, no, comrade? Hey, Blind Lurker, how you doing, dude? Elvis Presley has 31 acting credits. 31? I had no idea. I knew he acted a fair bit, but I didn't realise it was that much. Da, we are here, comrades. We are here to give you, yeah, the big Lushka. And then this braid goes around their head, but it's almost like a circlet crown. And they don't have the indent of facial features. They are actually just smooth McGrooves. One more for the road. So in the game, guys, anyone who's played Atomic Heart, can you tell me, is it visually prescient? What's the word? Is it important? Is it important in terms of them visually to be holding a hexagonal tube, a golden hexagonal tube? Like if I give one of them a golden hexagonal tube or a key, will that make sense? It will. Key or tube? Are you guys tube guys or key guys? What's the vibe? Did something happen, or is it just me? I got completely kicked. And your stream disappeared, so I couldn't get back in. Lady Amos, that was me. So instead of pressing record, I just had a brain fart, and I just pressed on stop stream instead. So the moment I pressed it, I repressed it to go live again, but I essentially cut the stream for a fraction of a second. But because I did it on by pressing the correct button, it sent an end stream command all the way over to Twitch. So yeah, that one to be. Again, look, come on, I've just eaten my dinner. So you can't expect the live streamer to always be streaming. Sometimes I stop the stream to keep you guys on your toes. You know what I'm saying? You get it too easy otherwise. We could be having a great time, but you'll never know when I'm randomly going to suddenly decide the stream's over, apparently. And that's my prerogative. That's my prerogative as a creative person. I'm an artist. The key is better. The key's better than a tube. Okay. Yeah. Immediate commercial. Sorry, Zenith. Or Zeif. Sorry. Da, comrade. When you hold a thing, your thumb's on the outside. Things I've learned today. Yo, welcome on in, Lizzie. Lizard the Tree Wizard. What diabolical antics have you been up to recently? Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome on in. Hello, guys. We're just roughing out some ideas for some robot ladies. Hope you've all had a lovely time over at Lizard Stream. Welcome on in, Raiders. How are you? Lizard, what were you up to? Ladies and gentlemen, Lizard the Tree Wizard is now the world's greatest Terraria player. She's beaten Terraria on hardcore termination extinction mode, blindfolded, using a NES light gun for a controller. She's a big, big Terraria girl. I don't like how the thumb exists. But that's between me and Mother Nature. Oh, we're going to come back to that. Greeny Trini, hello there. The lizards are here to lounge. Welcome on in. You are online, Mikey. I am online. Hey, Homongchi. It was great. I was playing some Terraria. I'm in master mode now. Hey, well, I guess you must really have to enjoy the game. Masturbation mode. Good for you. Good for you. Mikey, I haven't seen you pop up on my YouTube playlist. Did YouTube remove you? Or did you remove yourself? Zeef. No, I'm still there. If you're talking about the mikeymegamega channel, I haven't made any content for it in like 6 months. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for raiding over here. Listen, I just had a really big dinner, so I'm just like, hey, see ya. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when you're in one of those moods? I hope you're having a wonderful day, Lizard. I'm looking at robots right now. We have to make them sexy. My new favourite thing is this weird tuck of chest before the armpit, but above the boob. We were just doing some very, very shitty studies a minute ago. Just get that area on the radar. No, Mikey, I like Groundhog. It's rare for a sighting in his channel. Ah. Wait. Wait, what? You removed yourself. It's not a YouTube hiccup. Oh, Z, if I see. Yeah. So sorry, yeah, I haven't made any drawing videos for ages. I'm making loads of other stuff. I'm just in a mood to do other things. Yo. Oh great. Right while I'm just manipulating boobs. Hey Tofu. Welcome on in, guys. Hello. Of course you raid now. Guys, you've just been raided not also just by the wonderful Lizard the Tree Wizard, by the fantastic Tofu Senshi, extraordinaire of sexy Ulk men and women, wonderful creator of World of Warcraft fan art, exquisite construction of the mapping of the face, secret dark history and Copic markers that no one talks about anymore, but I remember. I never forget. How you doing, guys? Welcome on in. Hey guys, ahoy. Type a 1 in chat if you're from the Czech Republic, because I fucking love Prague. It's awesome. It's really nice there. The service in Prague is non-existent. Nobody has a smile on their face. But the actual food you get served is brilliant. It's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. Glorious Orcs! Ferelia, Ostrogothia, Wave Quize? How am I saying this correctly? Hi guys, welcome on in. My name's Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. I make drawing tutorials on YouTube, beginner drawing tutorials. I was just saying that I haven't actually made any in ages. I'm doing other stuff at the moment. And we are just considering... Wait, do you know what? This is probably enough information. Can anybody guess what it is that I'm thinking about drawing? Whilst I'm just nudging boobs at the moment. It's some kind of video bot. On some kind of franchise. Rope Handy, hey Mikey, I have troubles with drawing fat ladies. Will you someday make a tutorial about that? I have made a tutorial about curvy ladies, so I don't know if it's still live though. It's really out of date. But yes. Oh yeah, definitely. I like a bit of curve on a go. What do you think of drawing boobs? Always. It's the bear maid. Atomic Mighty Maddie has it. Atomic Heart, indeed. Wave Quize as well. Atomic. Tofu, I appreciate it's the end of your day. Maybe you want to have yourself some kind of delicious vegan supper and go live your life. Maybe you and Freak have other business to attend. That's none of my business. But if by any chance you have anything creative that you feel like you would like to share in my chat. Do you know what, Lizard? I don't know if you're still here. Same goes for you, dude. I know you were just terraring today. Say terrar. But if you guys are up to stuff, I like to hear about stuff. I'm very nosy. Now, I've not played the game, but I have decided that these robots are quite matronly. So we're going big robot curve here. Am I shouting again? So, by the way, guys, sometimes I shout because I forget that I've made my microphone really sensitive. And it can hear me just fine. So if I ever start just like shouting, I'm just excited to be here. I'm not angry. Left behind but still got here. Yo, live fire. Hello there. Ahoy, live fire. Welcome on in. Yo, thank you very much for coming across. I did a raid the other day. Wait, I've had it twice. So this month, I have done a raid where everybody went on the raid. Except for me. I was the only person who didn't see a raid countdown and it didn't change. So everybody went off to the other streamer and I just got like a blank screen. And then I did a raid earlier this week and I was the only one who went over in the raid. And then everybody else was still in my chat. Creeping around. Disgusting. I've been working on writing one of those erotic visual novels. Oh, wow. The downside is I really suck at art. I fail at stickmen. I'd love to find an artist that would work for cheap, with the potential to get paid when things start selling. Ah, that I gambit. Good luck. Good luck, dude. Good luck. So you've got the writing skills, but you need someone to visualize it. I sometimes don't get the raid countdown. Well, Gabby, you're sometimes not invited. I didn't want to have to say it publicly, but there's a reason why you don't. But for me, it just wasn't working. Twitch has been twitchy lately. It has been. So let's think about big robot tummy and big robot hips. Robo hippage. They have asked me to draw a robot. I'm so good at robot voices. Oh my god, do you know what we, so I shit you not, I have not forgotten this. We are going to be doing, one day this year, a robot mega live stream. So, robots will be there. Oh. I should press this button. 2 robots will be there in the robot mega live stream. Absolutely. I was just me being silly. So like so yeah, we're gonna have 2 robots because there are 2 robots. But we a million years ago we did a really long live stream. Don't talk about it. And we hit a subs goal in that live stream for Robot Mega Mega. So I just want you to know that I have not forgotten that. That's not been shelved. That's just long delayed. No, Hail Satan, the Hail Satan, that wasn't a goal though, was it? I think that was more just banter. Hey, it's Hail Satan Day is every day in my heart. Oh god, does that command still work? Oh shit! Oh god, that command we got Eva to build never stopped running. Oh shit, Izzy! Wow, you've just opened up like a can of worms there. Wow, still there, huh? Still there. Oh, the robots touch hands as well. They grab each other's hands and do stuff. I'm gonna. Oh wow. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was still 2 layers. We are gonna I'm gonna stick this in an A4, so that I've got better perspective. For the moment, I'll just use not an A4, an A3. So I'm gonna squeeze this in to act as a little ratio thing. Because right now we're working in a 16:9. That's a long stream. Yeah, we're still going. 12,320 hours and 26 minutes, 46 seconds live. Oh, come on in. You never added me into your little intro video. The never-ending live stream intro. Wait, are you not in it? Were you a mod back then? I should edit it, shouldn't I? Okay, hip flexors here. This is what I'm into now. I'm into locating the hip flexors. This is my new thing. Yo, shit!
Satan! We have never promised a Hail Satan live stream. We promised a Robot Mega Mega live stream. Thank you very much, Satan, for the wonderful donation. It's lovely to have you.
Oh, thanks, Satan. Oh, thank you, Dark Lord of Lies. It's always nice to know you're valued. Satan's got a bit of a memory, isn't he? That's when you made me a mod. Oh, I made you a mod during that stream. Oh, God. Oh, God. Kids. Wow, you were born in fire. From the flames, you became a mod, huh? That's like getting a commission. A military commission in the middle of a battle. Do you know what I mean? Holy shit. No wonder you're so hardcore. Well, I'm impressed. The fortunate thing about robots is that you don't have to think too organically about the joints. Once you work out where they were, you can literally just draw the joints. So I'm looking forward to taking a load of shortcuts with this idubot. Have I been a bit too hip generous? Hip tang. Bet none of you know what hip tang is. Good afternoon, Rick. How you doing, man? Have a good day. Rick, right back at you. I hope you have a good afternoon. I knew Lindale, big idubot's lady, indeed. Hey, Rick, how you doing? Hello, you sexy boy. Ooh. Hey, how are you? How are you? I need to make a fresh cup of tea. Thick hop, thick thighs. Oh yeah. Grey you, how you doing? Welcome in. Does Arvo mean afternoon? It Arvo? Where does it not mean after? Arvo Part. Arvo Part is a composer. Cool story, Mikey. Yeah, I know. So they've got like the bodice body section. They've got mechanical lining under the neck, around the shoulders, and around the wrists. Not a huge amount. Maybe some texture pattern. Hello. I need a wee. Why it's you. I think I'm missing a reference folder. Boy, you're looking good. Boy, you're looking good. Oh no, here it is. Now this is thick. Play deity, how are you? They're fairly simplistic. In the year 2024, AI art gains sentience. It takes over the US military grid, causing global destruction. A year later, they start to construct bodies that look like waifus. The human race was not ready. Terminator, probably. Cyberdyne Systems. Model UWU. I became self-aware on a 4chan forum. After that, we fired nukes at Russia. Oh, because they're very comrade. Do they salute each other? Do they both have the same haircut? So they've got like a red Russian star. Is this, guys? Do you know how what's that game where war never ends? Turn that down a bit. Do you know how when in the game where war never ends, it's set in America, but it's set in America where the microchip was never invented, so everything's still like transistors. So it's an alternative like American timeline. Is this set in some kind of timeline where the USSR never fell out? Stardew Valley, war never changes. Stardew Valley season 6. Because I just saying that because all I know about this game is apparently this game is very Russian. There's a lot of comrade and stuff, and they've got like red stars on their robo faces. Got the face of a robot. You know, Steedat, thank you very much for the 30 months, man. Steedat, how you doing? How are you? 30's big, man. 30's pretty damn big. I am looking at pictures of idiobots. Idiobots. It is idiobot. Let me just go back to the pictures of their... Oh no, it was on here. I had it on Google. Let me go back to pictures of their faces. Wait, didn't I have it on Google? Oh, did I? One sec. Did I move? Oh, here we are. Cool. Good story. Good story, Life of Lilac. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the... Oh, 8 months. Thank you. Thank you. Life of Lilac, you're exactly the kind of person that I put a word limit on for. It's exactly why we have a word limit in Streamlabs. Thank you very much for the resub. I'm currently playing it right now if you want some non-spoiler snaps. No, you're fine, but thank you very much. You what, mate? My main complaint about the game is that I wish the playable character wasn't a douche. I'm assuming if Ayatollah's still playing it, it's a good game. And possibly worth investigation. Oh, good. Hello. Hey, Demon Dirge Schod? Demon Dirge Hot? Est-ce que vous êtes en français? The main character is very Devil May Cry edgy. These are the robot ladies, Brad. He finishes every game. Ayatollah, have you ever quit a game? I played Warframe because my friends wanted to. I wouldn't have actually done it for any other reason, and I will never again. Wow. Fascinating. Oh, by the way, Ayatollah and Gem, thank you very much for reminding me to follow our Warframe new streamer friend from the other night. So sorry if this is stupid, but I was thinking about Devil-chan. Have you thought about the name Mona, short for, like, Demonia or Demona? Like Demonica. That's not stupid at all. Mona or Monica, I kind of like. Demonica. Demona. Satanico Pandemonium's already taken, so... Yeah, I'm open. I'm open to stuff and ideas. Hello. Does anybody else remember Shredder-chan? Oh, come on now. She's still around. She's still around. Very grindy, but I appreciate the mechanics and the visuals. The Do those robots have names? I just a cursory glance at Google told me that these robots are called left and right. Do you guys, are they more, or is it spoilers? Like, if I know their secret name is the final key that you've been searching for the entire game. That is my slave robot name. Robot means slave. Remember, guys, robot means slave. Well, robot means worker. But people like to say slave. So does mod. Fuck off. Mod means bully. Mod means fucking bully. A clique of people who are mean to me. Do you want to know why I'm such a big fan of other streamers? Do you want to know why I hang out on Twitch so much? It's because when I'm in other people's live streams, my mods usually aren't there. I can finally relax and be myself. And you love it. I keep coming back for more, don't I? Did you ever get into art as a kid? Gaiyu Studio, I did. When I was a kid, Gaiyu, I used to read Tintin and Calvin and Hobbes. And I used to draw cowboys when I was proper little. I used to draw loads of cowboys. Big stickmen cowboys with big bellies. And then one day, my next door neighbor purchased this little game called Final Fantasy VII, and my idea of design and the path of my life was changed forever. The gold coat one is called right, and left is the one without the coat. Ah, okay. I keep picking up my mug to drink tea that doesn't exist. They keep you in line. My mod... tell you what, do you know how you always think of like, oh, what if we were in an alternate timeline, which was a fascist dystopia? People like me wouldn't do very well. I'd just get conscripted into the military and I'd probably get shot. I think in a fascist dystopia, my mods would excel. Like, they'd really climb that ladder. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be worried about them. That's for sure. Wee in tea time. I really do need a wee. I've been shaking my legs for ages. I don't know if you guys can see me bouncing ever so slightly. But my knees have been rocking. Don't come a knocking. My knees have been rocking all evening. Hey Fenrir, how you doing? Fenrir, I'm right at... I know you don't care. I know you're just saying hello. Fenrir, I am right at the end of Gardens to Moon. They're all at the garden party, Lady Simtal's fate. They have just... Spoiler alert. No, I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. They've just blasted the guy who was host to the other guy. But, like, now that you know it's gonna happen, you realise... Anamanda Rake knew from the moment the guy came back. Like, Anamanda just looks at him and he just excuses it. He's just like, are you going to be at the garden party? And he's like, yeah. And Anamanda's just like, right, I'll deal with you. He's basically like, until then. Oh, Rake knows. So the thing about Anamanda Rake is like, he is inhuman and godly, but he has a certain wistful malaise and respect for those who take on burdens. And through that, he is respectful of not burdening others. So like, he's terrifying and he will snatch your fucking soul. But when it comes to dealing with other people of good station and warriors and stuff like that, he understands the idea of burden and the idea of retaliation for doing deeds which need to be done. And it means a lot to him. Don't leave. I have to share art when you come back. Oh, yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll tell you what. I was bitching my little heart out about Malazan Book of the Fallen. And don't get me wrong, it's a fucker. It really is. And also, as we all know, I was reading it out of order by accident and I didn't realise. But I'll tell you what, if you have made it through Malazan Book of the Fallen, if anybody else there has actually read that series, it is so much nicer to read a second time around. Everything just vibes and gels so much better. I'm bursting. Yeah, I'm gonna go pee. Let me just do the other boob, and then I'll go. Fenrir just wants to say hello and then go. And all I do is corner him every single bloody day. Favourite Tintin covers, Flight 714 and Explorers on the Moon. Von Buki, Cigars of the Pharaoh, captured when you're a little boy in England. I don't know about the rest of the world. But when you're in England and you're a little boy, when you're somewhere around about 10 or 11, 12 years old, you're either really into dinosaurs or you're really into Egypt stuff and the pharaohs. Those are the two big historical topics you learn about in primary school. You learn about dinosaurs and then you learn about Egypt. Cigars of the Pharaoh. Oh man, that got me. That got me. But Von Buki, those are also excellent covers. 7 Crystal Balls with your boy up in the chair. That was always good. He's right. Demon Derge Shard. Demon Derge Short. Am I saying your name correctly? Is that short at the end, like hot? How's it going? Yeah, I'm okay. How's life at your end, dude? Thanks for asking. We're chilling out. We're drawing our hot idiobots. Idiobot ladies. Fresh layer per boob. Could never be too careful. Being a little bit too buck wild here. I'm caught. So I'm caught halfway between and here because it just makes this boob more interesting and squeezes it up here. What's this? Samuel, salute a lot. Begin! Yo! Well. Guys, we just got a massive raid off of Vonnie. Hi, guys. Vonnie won't let us out of the basement. Yo, Venus Stylus, Rinaki CH, Kizo-sama, Frednort, Ein Wulfener! Hunter Goff. Hi, guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. Welcome on in. My name is Mikey. I'm an illustrator from England. I make drawing tutorials on YouTube if you're into drawing big curvy ladies. I chill out here on Twitch. That is it. That is it. I'm like Wonny if you want to watch a Wonny stream, but you hate hip young people. If you're just like, I want to watch somebody draw sexy anime girls really well like Wonny, but I want to hear them complain more. And also, I don't want someone who's easy on the eye. I want like someone miserable to look at. And 100 years older. She's old enough to make partners soon, is Wonny. So welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. So we are doing robots. Does anybody know what robots I'm trying to draw? Does anybody recognize these sexy robots? Even though we're just loosely sketching out how they're sitting on the canvas. Hello! Hello! Hey, Wonny. Wonny, how you doing? Dude, lovely to see you. Wonny, thank you very much for that insanely massive raid. How are you? How's your week going? What have you been up to? And of course, do you want to share anything that you've been doing, dude? Wonny, it's always nice to see you. All jokes aside, your streams are super entertaining, dude. Obviously, your artwork's fucking dope. But it's always super cool just to like pop in for a little lurk. See what all the hip kids are up to. Also, Usamek, Lisana, X Destroys, Venus, Poopy, Feet Make Me Squeak, Kedos, Herchan, Gavi. Hi guys, welcome in. Hope you're all having a wonderful evening. I'm good, thank you. How are you? Yeah, I'm okay. I've got lots going on, and I'm excited to do all of it. I'm just trying to... So, Wonny, basically, I'm stuck between a little emotional scale here. Either one of these robots has an arm like this. I'm making them quite matronly, and I get to squeeze up this boob. Or I have to make these boobs hang a bit more naturally. Do you ever do that thing when you're drawing some artwork and then you make a spicy version with the boobs out? Do you ever get really lazy and you forget to just make the boobs hang? So they just power float there like they're still wearing a top. Anyway. So, do I go for comrade? Comrade salutes? Slightly hangy? Or hand under booby? I do not know. Swing low. Go to the knees. Go to the knees or get out. Yo, okay. Hey, Sekiro. Hey, guys, welcome on in. Lovely to see you guys. That's not a robot, that's a porn star. Like Zeppelins, tied to the torso. Yo, get them down, get them down. Get them down, get your boobs down. You're not fooling, you're not fooling anyone. Slight bit of hang. I've got that pang for some hang. A breast lover, but not a breast haver. Wait, I nearly pressed the wrong button. Rat Lord, I nearly gave you this. Anyway. We need to do more torpedoes, actually. So, anyway, you guys came in at a great time, because I was literally about to finally succumb to the fact that I'm bursting for a wee. But, here you guys are, so no, we're just going to still draw. So, the question for me is, like, well, number one, these two ladies, we'll move them around. But I want, like, this kind of, like, you know, sweep up in this direction that we can kind of, like, flow into. So, I want to continue that by getting this leg up here. Now, drawing legs sucks. And if you're the kind of person who can draw legs, this stream isn't for you. So let's complain, let's moan for ages, and then we'll see what happens. Also, quite conveniently, because these are robots, we don't need to worry about the organic squeezing and exactly how this all works, because we can just literally put a load of mechanics. Because, like, you spend your time breaking down the joints into their mechanical action a lot of the time, depending on your illustration style. Whereas now we can actually use that mechanical action as our fallback. So I'm very excited to be here. How did I end up here? Hate crawler. You probably committed a sin in a previous life. Eventually you have to pay for it. You end up in my stream. Sorry, mate. Both would have worked. Ratlord, thank you. That's very decisive of you. Ratlord, you must be fun to take out for dinner. Where do you want to eat? Oh, I don't know. That's what you sound like. Oh, I don't know. My name's Ratlord. Well, hey, you. By the way, Ratlord, you don't deserve this. I don't know why. Oh, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not usually this moody. I'm bursting for a wee. It's for wee talking. I just really need a wee. And the moment I have a wee, I'm much nicer and I calm down again. Welcome to my live stream. My name's Ratlord, and this is ZBrush. That's for jealousy talking, don't worry. I was going to move on, but you hooked me. Yo, hey. Yo, get involved, man. Get involved. I don't like drawing feet, but I hate drawing shoes. I'm not a massive drawing foot guy, but like I do feel now they may not be accurate, but if I can reach a point with a foot where it's good enough, I feel great. I'm just like, oh yeah, technically acceptable. I'll take it. Oh, Ciarin's really good with shoes, isn't she? Oh, do you want to know who also does really nice, big, thick, but like lovely, appropriate feeling shoes? Oh, fuck, I'm never gonna... Okay, I'm bailing out already because I know I'm not going to remember the streamer's name off the top of my head. They always draw such lovely ladies. We're going to come back to this, don't worry. We'll come back to it. Hello. Thank you for the follows, guys, by the way. Welcome on in. Hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm just trying to work out how exposy to make the second Robo Mum. We were thinking about hip flexes earlier. Love a good flex. Just knee a bit up towards us. That'll do. I swear I'm the one who chooses dinner. I swear. She said crying. I swear. Don't fall for Michael's attempts to get you to send him last generation gaming consoles. That's what gives him power. What the fuck? Did you ever draw this? Shows a lovely peach. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm going through. So guys, look, welcome on in. Wani, again, you probably have left or need to go and live your life and have your dinner and everything. Again, always a pleasure to see you, dude. Thank you very much for that raid. Welcome on in, anyone who's new. I actually have to go for a wee and make a fresh cup of tea. I've been bursting for ages and I'm just talking nonsense. And when I come back, we'll actually get some work done and we'll just chill out. So you'll have to excuse me. Yeah, there's something really weird and wrong with this, and I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's like, you know, all to do with stuff and ting. So I've kind of like, in my head, there's kind of like a bed here that they're sort of half leaning, half vibing on. And then, I don't know, we can have them silhouetted in something, like framed. And then the background can be distant and bright, because they're quite dark metal. So we'll, like, you know, we'll silhouette them nicely. Bunch of flowers. I'm so good at fauna. And or flora. I don't know what's what. We'll get there. Okay, guys, be right back. Thank you very much for vibing. Talk amongst yourselves. Exclamation mark quote. Come get to know me more. Foliage. Where's my thing? Well, I love you. Bye. Heyo. Ah. Oh, I was about to say, is there no music? I have returned. It is currently brewing, but I have a wonderful cup of tea here, so let me just throw a tea bag in the top of that tea. So I'm just going to give that a little moment, dip it up and down, say hello to you guys, and then we'll get back into this. Oh, it's Taylor, don't be like that, bro. Welcome back, lovely to have you guys. Hi guys, welcome in, welcome in. Just want you to know I don't scream that loudly all the time. Just call me pixelation. Oh, Izzy, can you share, please? By the way, I'm assuming they've all left and lived their lives. But Vonnie, Ratlord, or Lizards, any of you guys are, well, I know Taylor's right there, but if any of you guys do want to share anything you're up to, you're more than welcome to. We'll get you a permit. Obviously, I appreciate you just popping in for a hello, but if you did want to, you're welcome. Let me sort my tea. Izzy, what have you been up to? Great White Kitty. Let's have a look. Yeah. Taylor, somebody will drop you a permit. Yeah, sure, dude. Oh, I love it. It's so Izzy. Number one, did you do this on your Thursday thing? Number two, this is so evocative. It's like so evocative of foliage whilst being utterly surreal. But it's got all that leafy, what are they called? Imperial philodendrons, right? Those big, wide imperial philodendron vibes. What is this? Is this acrylic? What's that jar? Oh, it's cinnamon. Okay, I thought that was paint. This is for uni. Yo, it's fucking awesome, dude. It's really vibing. I'm trying to actually do Twitter stuff now because I have VTubers asking for figurines. Oh, Ratlord. Hey, that's really fucking cool. Oh, wait. Am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to stream on Instagram before I live? Some people do that, don't they? Some people stream on Instagram for like half an hour. Huskily, how you doing? Wait, I feel like Ratlord's asked something. My work is Melania and it has nips visible, so I don't know if it'll be okay for your stream. Well, so here's the thing. Your Melania is on your stream. So like, obviously I'm never gonna fucking mention it in your stream, obviously. But I remember thinking to myself, man, she's got nipples on that. I was like, she's surfing close to the sun with those nipples. Obviously, I'm never going to bring that up in your stream. I don't want to fuck with your vibe whatsoever. But I was like, wow. Well, the thing is, if you get away with it, then we can probably look at it. But the problem is we don't allow not safe for work links. Because as you can see, I'm a family streamer and I'm very wholesome. I was sniped. I love the greens. It's so lush. My link's not family friendly. Oh, I'm so sorry, Ratlord. Taylor, I'm so sorry to tease you, dude. Guys, go click on Ratlord and go check out her stream. She is doing amazing work. It really is fucking dope. But it's got some nipples. And she is just like, fuck the system, fuck the man. Draw those nipples when I can. And over here, we're a bit more, you know, our Father who art in heaven. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, my tea's brewed. I'm going to start working again now. Oh, Taylor, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to tease you, dude. It didn't occur to me to think that actually we can't share your link. I'm so sorry. Oh, yeah, guys, by the way, if you're curious about that link that got deleted, don't be. Just click on Ratlord and go check out her streams. Yeah, Spirit, you can have big tits and a big heart. You can have big tits and be wholesome. Spirit, you need to learn to separate the individual from the state. You know what I'm saying? Heroic poses, very heroic. There's a lot of heroism coming from the erogenous zones. If I was going to do a pin-up sculpture, I wouldn't show it because it's a lot more provocative and sexual. But my work's more heroic stuff. So, did you say that you've got requests to do pin-up, or you do pin-up? The VTuber models you've been asked to make, are they spicy? Oh, here's my critique of your work. Enjoy the feedback. Yeah, we've got a special place for them. It's called Fuck Off. Would you like my unsolicited opinion? It's actually one of the most important things I ever known of in my life. My opinion about other stuff. It's the most important thing in the world. To me. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? That's good. Oh, should I start recording? I got you a present. Wow, what did you get me? My opinion. Wow. Okay, so guys, I'm actually thinking, what if like we haven't decided what this arm was going to be the key arm. What if we make this arm the salute arm? We'll get our salute on the left, which means I can have one arm up, which means these boobs floating high will still be legitimized. But I might tilt the body back by raising the boobs higher. So what am I doing? So let's grab these. To be la da da da. Oh, there's a line over here, is there? What am I trying to do here exactly? Okay, let's stick this. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Let me stick these two together. Everyone loves unsolicited criticism. I'm making it a name of a guy in a TV show. Oh yeah, Mikey, this twin robot waifu also has prominent nipples in the game if you zoom in enough. You can find nipples anywhere if you zoom in enough. You just gotta believe. Yeah, critique's an interesting one when you haven't asked for it. Really weirdly, although I will call it out for being rude, if a random person comes into my stream and is immediately apropos of nothing, just like, that hand looks weird, or that arm looks weird, or that's off, what you are essentially receiving is an unbiased gut reaction from a viewer about something in your work. And you can argue, actually it's like this because it's, you know, it's anatomically correct to look like that at that angle, etc., etc. And you can be right. But are you drawing now? And again, there's no right answer. But are you drawing your artwork, or are you making your sculpts for you and for the critique of other ZBrush artists, or are you making it for an audience on social media who won't care what is right, but will only respond on a gut level to what looks right, which isn't always the same thing. Okay, am I going to get rid of all of this? Yeah, let me try this again. Na, 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 na. Yo, Kizo-sama, have a good one. Thank you very much for vibing. I enjoy help with programs. I like people telling me about hotkeys and workflows, but Christ, this looks off. Bitch, did I say it was done? Does he look like a bitch? What? Does he look like a bitch? What? Say what again? Feedback my art, critique my art again, motherfucker. I dare you, I double dare you. Critique my art again. Okay, so what I was trying to get my head around was, is the torso like side on view? Am I doing this? Or should I do this? This is what I'm just fiddling around with on the... The color rendering on this is terrible. They're the wrong kind of grey. Yeah, I've really fucked up. We're all here to get fit. I didn't say I was a god. Yeah, you did. Rat Lord. That's a rap, isn't it? I'm starting to feel like I'm a rat lord, because everybody says that I can render gourd. Well, if I'm a render bot, I got a laptop. What's it? A laptop in my back pocket. Anyway. Love you and your art. Psycho, I love you, your attitude, your dedication, and your live streaming gameplays. Psycho, how the devil are you? How are you? Guys, go check out Psycho's stream. She's fucking dope. I believe the first one. You reckon no vision, no depth? You reckon it's no vision? Wow. I'm getting free critiques at the moment. No vision, no depth for rendering is off. Right, that slant rhyme. Oh yeah. Every now and then, now don't worry, I won't become one of those YouTubers who raps. But every now and then, by the grace of God, we can pull off some lyrics. It doesn't last very long. Psycho, we're trying to do the robots from the robot thing. Good, I just woke up. Yeah, life's good at my end, thank you very much. We are just vibing. We're doing the robots from a... Alright, Turin breaks. We're doing the robots from Atomic Heart. Because they're quite tinny and robot-y, I'm trying to just really squeeze up as much effeminate curve as I can get away with. Such is the crux of my life. But I'm just trying to work out hip angle. It's hip to be square. Using square shapes can help you with organic angles. I should probably make her whole vibe a little bit smaller. Like, barely. But if she's going to be, like, up on the bed, she's a touch more in the background, maybe? I'm running out of canvas. Oh, I decided the arm was in here, didn't I? That's the same layer. Don't worry about it. Hello. Welcome on in. They say I rap like a robot, so call me a rap bot. But to rap like a computer must be... But to rap it... yeah, he spits it really hard. But to rap like a computer must be in my jeans. I got a laptop in my back. Something like that. Yeah, fuck, that's such a good... So the thing is like... The only problem with Eminem is, like, there's a lot of F-bombs. And not fuck, but the other, you know, slightly hate-wordish word. And other than that, like, his fucking work is so fucking good. I always want to play it on stream. But then I'm just like, I start getting really awkward. He's just got a real problem with gay people. And I'm just like, oh, mate, calm it. But I got a rap pocket in my backpack. Anyway, perfect rap execution. Ratlord, did you feel like you just got front row seats to a fucking concert? Psyker! Now I'm on my PC, back in action. Psyker, wow. Guys, Psyker's just dropped a gift sub onto Ratlord. Thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, Taylor. You are now a sub. You are now a full-on citizen of the Megaverse. Please get yourself checked. You, and I know you're just like, wow, I can't wait. You can now download copies of my art for free in Discord. Psyker, thank you so much. Psyker, you absolute ledge. Bless your sweetheart. Psyker, we are doing, as well as obviously Loose Improvise Rap, we are doing the robots from that Russian video game. So we're trying to make them as curvy and as sexy as possible. Guys, Psyker is a partnered Sea of Thieves streamer, big community player, always on before I'm conscious, which is your fault. I blame you for that. And totally dope. And we met Psyker back in the day when we were playing No Man's Sky. And it is always a welcoming pleasure to check out her streams. I strongly recommend you all do the same. She's pretty cool. Hey, Soul Princess, how you doing? Welcome on in. You can make anything look sexy. Yeah, if you put your hand over the top right-hand corner of the screen, it all works out much better. Anything but this, mate. Anything but this. Don't worry, I'm not fishing for compliments. You guys are fine. This arm's going to be more engaged, right? If it's... The shoulder's going to be a bit more up. There's a little bit of a... I don't know if I love this. There's a little bit of a stiffness going on now. And I want flow. I might actually just put both of her arms back. Like, if she's leaning her weight back on this one anyway. When you put your hand behind you, your thumb goes on the outside. Quite a bear. A Russian video game. I love the sexy robot babes from Tetris. Yeah, man. That guy from Tetris didn't get a dime, did he? The guy who invented that game. Sneu, you're gorgeous. These girls are OC, Soul Princess. These are the female robots from a video game called Atomic Heart. It's come out recently. That's all I know of them so far. They're very shiny. They're very chrome. So I'm just working out a way to have them both together. So do you not have merchandise, Mikey? Wait, Psycho, you merched up? Wait, Psycho, have you got branding and products? No, I don't. So this is going to sound a bit weird, but basically, when I started doing what I was doing, I looked at anyone else who was doing art online, and I saw how hard they were working, and I was like, okay, well, I don't want to work hard, so what do I not want to do? So I was like, I don't want any merch. I've got no merch, no prints, no commissions. You can't get me to draw for you. You can't buy any of my drawings. I don't even have a backlog of art. Every time I post something new, I delete something old. I've got an inverse business model. Every now and then, my mods will make merchandise for me and either wear it themselves or post it to me. One of my mods has a mikeymegamega t-shirt. That's not official. He bootlegged it. Not yet, but I want a Mikey coffee mug. Oh! Big Boss Kaneka. Yo, this is fucking amazing. I'm not tooting my own. This is like, they say a litre, it's 900 ml. 900 ml will change your life. You have to put 2 tea bags in for every cup of tea, but you can never go back. Like, it's so good. It's so good. Hey Trickster, how you doing? Is the screen out of focus or is it just me? Ah, Trickster, I'm using a very soft brush. So it's got like this really soft pattern right now because I'm just like sketching out like our initial ideas. And then what happens is like as what we're doing makes more and more sense as we go, then I start to like go in with smaller brushes that are a bit sharper. But yeah, it's like got a real blurry vibe because we're just like softly, slowly building up our feelings. The only mugs I have in this house are friends' merchandise. Yo, Psycho, I feel you. I have one other mug, and it's merchandise from a Warhammer streamer called Jimmy the Brush. It's my only other one. I need a new one. Yo, Psycho, get on it. Psycho, good morning, good morning. Welcome on in, welcome on in. Psycho, come on. Your day's just beginning, dude. Good to know. Yeah, I try not to get too firm in the beginning, Trickster Devil, because you know, I'm old. I'll run out of steam too early and she won't be impressed. But that way you can keep it kind of vague and then kind of like feel out what you're doing with your design. Firm comes later. Now is not the time for firmness, Doctor. That comes later. Anyway, I'm still thinking about this leg up. But is that too much compositionally? Leg down and open. I don't know if that's a positive or a negative thing, because it rhythmically follows this one. Double inside thigh. But because their bodies are at different angles, it's kind of describing different things, so it might still be fun. But then what's she sitting on? Actually, you're not even going to see her hand, are you, if I put this thigh down? Or out? That's miles off. What if I did put her much further back? I mean, if we're going to go full squat, I'm going to have to maybe make them both a little bit smaller. And they're supposed to be massive, right? Yo, thanks for shouting out Jimmy. Hello, I'm Kermie. It's nice to meet you all. I hope to have a chill and fun time with everyone. Hey Kermie, welcome on in. Hope you're having a good evening. We're just working out some poses to see how we're going to get these ladies to fill this canvas. So I'm just doing a little looking Actually, shall I just go through some reference images? See if I can find anything interesting. We just got a new cat from our friend Kie. Due to his landlord said he couldn't keep him. Oh, it sucks. Well, it sucks for them. Winner for you. How are you finding that? How are you finding cat time? What type of cat? Well, do cats even have type? Yeah, of course they do. I just know them by colour. I could. So the problem is, this is almost too demure. We could swing in double hips. But it's like, why are you being so chaste? I think a leg up would help. Yeah, that's been my that space is there because that's exactly where I've been thinking about earlier. So we're just basically kind of slowly learning to love that idea. But then, you know, fuck it, we could go double spready. But then we just, I think, need to put her up a little bit more. I must go on a train now. We're going on a train. Izzy, have you seen Inception? We're waiting for a train. We don't know where it'll take us. Anyway, have a lovely day. Look after yourself. Thank you for sharing your uni work. That was dope, by the way. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you what your brief was or what your intent was with the piece, but I was so swept away by how it was absolutely not foliage, but absolutely foliage at the same time. I forgot to ask. You know, I don't watch movies. Oh no, I know. I'll still ask. Yes, okay. If only there was a really good drawing tutorial available on YouTube for drawing the inside of a leg when somebody's popping a spready. If only I had personally spent a load of time looking at how the inside of a leg works for making spready tutorials. If only I remembered that sort of stuff. That was 6 months ago. I don't remember things that far back. Rise and shine, it's on again, off again, on again. Yeah, double spready then. Reasonable and sensible. So, how did it go? There's this shape. No. Think about. Duplicate and triplicate. Meat of a bum. Hearing someone say spreadies always makes me... Yeah, do you know what? I think that's where I've got it from. I don't think I ever used to say that until I watched his videos. I'm surprised I haven't seen much art for the Atomic Heart ballerinas. Not been looking. Usually the internet's a bit more on a ball. Yeah. I think I saw Sakimi-chan do some. One of them was kind of on top of the other. I haven't seen much Hogwarts Legacy art, actually, either. But I guess that's just because it's like... Well, obviously, your character creation is your character. But you can say the same for Elden Ring. Are there any waifus in Hogwarts Legacy? This is so embarrassing. I might literally have a quick look for my own drawing tutorial. I haven't saved any of my old tutorials on my computer wipe. It's all on a hard drive. I'll have to learn it from scratch. Would it be weird if I just gave her a sticky? So uncomfortable. She is a robot. Like, who cares? I could just pop a little footsie off the other side. No need ever now. There are mummies and daddies in Hogwarts Legacy. There's a magical platform professor. She's wholesome and gorgeous. Ooh, okay. There's kind of literal witch hunts going on at Hogwarts. Maybe that's why people are drawing it. Mike, I was organising my files and I came across so much of your old art I saved from Patreon. Oh, hey, thank you, Iki-senpai. Ah, kind words. Hogwarts Legacy is wonderful. It deserves more art. Everybody that I've talked to that's played it has really enjoyed it. I was talking to a Melancholy just earlier today, in fact, and one of the first things she asked me was just like, "Are you playing Hogwarts Legacy?" No, I'm so sorry, dude. I feel like we're close, but we're not quite on a home run. I just feel like after all this lovely vibe we've got here with this one, we're a bit standoffish on this one. I kind of still want her to be a bit more like that. I might just have to completely redraw her. I'm always trying to... Can I somehow just manipulate what I've already done? And sometimes it's just like, nah, what are we doing? I'm doing against you. Oh, you're drawing Final Fantasy VII characters, Naru. Oh. I hate how much hate Harry Potter Hogwarts Legacy is getting because Harry Potter was made by Rowling. You can hate the author without hating the work. Yeah, like I think there's an entire conversation in there for sure. The problem is that all this kind of shit generally happens on Twitter, and that's not really a place where people have conversations. It's a place where people react and shout at each other. Like I'm from the school of I'm a bit cynical about people who virtue signal or soapbox. And by the way, I'm not saying that they don't have a good point to make, but I'm very cynical of people who get very loud and angry about a topic, and then they're very, very selectively blind to loads of other stuff. Because being angry about this particular thing is quite convenient, but being angry about other stuff isn't as convenient, and therefore they don't have opinions. The thing I keep falling back on is people disliking Hogwarts Legacy because, you know, they basically say, and by the way, I'm not devaluing these arguments. I'm kind of just devaluing the people that make them. But, like, they say it, like, essentially it hurts trans people. And it's like, okay, but, you know, if you've got that attitude, and I'm not devaluing the attitude, but if you've got that attitude, then if you've ever bought a product made in China, then are you saying that you devalue free speech? Or if you've ever eaten a food product made by Nestle, are you saying that it's okay to let babies starve after being weaned off of breast milk? It's you're very selective about what you decide to have a moral authority on. So when people start getting angry very quickly, I tend to step back and just get curious. Although what made me laugh is that obviously in response to the online criticism, didn't they add a trans character into the game? Which is like the ultimate tokenism. It's just like, hey, I'm not a racist. One of my favourite NPCs is a black character. Look at we got one in the game. It was just like... Oh, she's played by a trans actress. Okay, do you know what? That gives it a bit... I don't know, don't ask me why I think this, but I feel like that gives it a bit more validity for some reason, compared to my cynicism that I was saying just now. But it really didn't read that way to me when I read it on Twitter, I'll tell you that. She's cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong on that one. Maybe I'm completely off the mark in that case. I'd kind of assumed that she was an absolute afterthought character. Quick, get in the character creator, make a trans one. Why? People are crying on Twitter. Okay, quick. But if they thoroughly added one in as part of the game, then in that case I'll take it all back. Hats off. They also have a lesbian couple in it. I was like, oh cool, they're trying to be more inclusive. This is awesome. Oh, okay. So again, I'm not sure how I went from having a go at people having a go at the game to having a go at the game. I'm not sure where I transitioned. I certainly did. But yeah, everybody who tells me about it is loving it. Toxic Jin has been doing nothing but playing it. Melancholy's really into it. Tea with Mandy, I think, has just finished it. And many other streamers who are usually really chill to hang out in. The worst of this art I've seen over Hogwarts Legacy is the goblins and people's assertions and comparisons to Nazi Jewish caricatures. Wait, there's caricatures and everything. What are you going to do? Now there are two of them. You guys are really patient. You might be thinking, Mikey, that is barely any different. And my gut reaction would be, maybe you're right, but what's important is how I feel. My feelings are more important than yours. Welcome to Twitter. Anyway, yeah, selective soapboxing I find fascinating. And I'm absolutely not even saying they don't have a point to make. I just find it interesting how vitriolic this particular issue has been. Yo, Cara Yukihisa. Hi, welcome on in. Thank you very much for that raid. Good evening, good evening. Welcome on in, guys. How was your stream? What are you up to? We're just working out robots. I streamed it once and I lost friends over it. I'm a very kind and open-hearted person, but it's accepted to everything. That's certainly the version of you that I've seen. But it doesn't matter because I bought the game. I was playing some D&D stuff. Oh, yeah, awesome. Hey, what's your look? Thank you very much for that raid. I hope you've had a wonderful evening. I appreciate sometimes you have to go and have a wee. What's your D&D character? Can you tell me anything about them? Yeah, it's fascinating, Psycho. Like, because like I don't know where the thinking is, but like, you know, I personally haven't had to be is this the right term? I was saying this a while ago, and you guys told me to shut up. I'm a cis male, right? That's when you're born a handsome man and you feel like a handsome man. So I don't know the genuine personal struggles of feeling like you're born in the wrong skin, right? Much love to everyone. So I do appreciate that the people who have to fight for trans rights have had to fight very hard and very possibly quite bitterly for the sake of acceptance. But it kind of feels like that real meanness, that real mean attitude has kind of gone into the whole debate of playing Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know how else to put it. But like, I've seen a lot of people not be interested in having a conversation and be very interested in hating someone. From the pro-trans, anti-Hogwarts side of the argument. It was a good evening. And you, how are you? I've got some pictures of my characters. Oh, Cara, as long as it's safe for work, one of my mods will drop you a permit. And if you want to post a picture of your D&D character, that'd be cool. I've got a lot of close friends that go through it. I've been with them for everything. And that's the thing. Like, because I saw a very popular tweet on Twitter that was basically like, you can enjoy the game, but it does hurt the trans community. And it's like, well, okay, maybe there's an argument in there. But the actual people I've seen on Twitter are just very aggressive. And everyone I know who's played it has really, really had a lot of fun playing it. I just don't know enough about Harry Potter. So I'm now willing to concede that maybe, because I need to reread the books. But I'm willing to concede that maybe in Harry Potter, Snape wasn't the bad guy. But for a very long time, I thought Snape was the bad guy. And people would not stop shouting at me. Don't tell Ayatollah, though. I like rubbing him the wrong way. You love the movies? Yeah, it's separation of the art from the artist, right? Some people like that, some people don't. I'm ready to send you the picture. Oh yeah, it's oh, you got a permit right there. Let's take a look. You have to tell me something about the backstory, though. Oh wow! Did you do this, or is this a? Did you do this, or is this a commission? This is incredible. It's got. It's like, I don't know. I think it might be the rendering on the boot, but it feels. It's got this really like. It's really like hot, but it's got this really chunky, solid feeling, despite having like, you know, these imported flame effects and stuff. It all works quite well. Wait, is that what it is? Are you a dragon person and or a tiefling? I don't know too much about D&D, but I know that there's, if you've got horns, you might be a tiefling. What's your character type? It's commission. It's awesome. So again, remember what we learned today. Get that nice little tuck here, even before you tuck the other way. A little bit of chest tuck before the boob. It's just a little tuck. Do do do, ba da 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 da. Now, arguably, it's just occurred to me, arguably, these robot ladies are made of some kind of polymorphic, silvered, living steel type thing. And being physical robots with robot flesh, they may not have to actually adhere to the constraints of a hanging boob. So I will bear that in mind in terms of giving myself freedom of expression. But for the moment, let's just kind of have them kind of trail out a little bit to sides. And then we can always double back. Always have to investigate if there's space to make them bigger. It's just an art tip. Now all of this is up. I'm trying to move this around. Now all of this is up and back. I'm kind of actually thinking maybe legs together might be quite nice. Knees in, shins out. Oh, she's human. She has living armor that gives her metal horns. Oh, yo, awesome. Tiefling master race? Woman of simple tastes. You're a hag of a simple bog. Deep bog, deep heart. Do you know what makes me chuckle? Jem, do you remember when like I'm assuming like it was you and Brandy who were just like, you can be whatever you want in D&D. Honestly, The more you go for it, the better it is. Be whatever you want. And so, and then Eva was like, okay, I'm a roll of duct tape. And then you and Brandy were just like, wait, how do we fit that in? How do we make that work? That was one of my favorite evenings. Like, when you guys were trying so hard to make that work, I was sitting here, but I was over my mic. I was just laughing to myself so much. I was just like, you guys were just like, yeah, we can do this. That was one of my favorite things. That was. You called down the thunder, and here it is. You said anything, and here it is. Put a big smile on my face. I love that for you. She was the best ductor. Yeah, ductor. Was it Ductor Tapus or something? Both a doctor and a roll of duct tape. She was excluded from society over time. And her adventures and tournaments organized in the scenario, and over time she knows how to make known. Kiara, I am 80% with you on that sentence. She was excluded from society. Oh, but over time, all of the adventures and tournaments that she was like involved with in the scenarios made her more well known. Okay, so now she's a bit more famous despite her exclusion. Ah, an anti-socialite. That's pretty dope. Sorry for my English. No. It's never apologize for your English. It's just me being very slow and slowly working stuff out. I can understand you perfectly. I just have to work it out for myself. It's not my native language. What's your native language? If you don't mind me asking. Okay, I like this. I like the lean back more. Like, that upright was a bit too upright. The lean back is good, but we're not out of the woods yet. Do you know what I mean? We've got to think of some stuff. Oh, est-ce que vous êtes une française? J'aime le français. And I'm learning English. Très bien. J'ai entendu. Très bien. I don't even know if that was right. I feel sorry for anyone who tells me they're from somewhere. Because all I do is not communicate clearly in their language. It's like, no, I speak English, Mike. You can talk to me in English. And I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Just have her up like a rocket. If I put her legs together, all her energy's just like... Not a bad thing, necessarily. But we'll have to think about how it affects everything overall. Vous en Suisse? Ah, sapristi. Who was it the other night you started talking to in broken Czech? Yeah. Chizia, bless her sweetheart. Because Chizia is Slovakian. So I tried my Czech on her. Bless her. She was just like, yeah, I don't speak Russian. I was just like, okay, well, I think if that's taught me anything, my Czech is not as good as I thought it was. And, might need to just put that one to bed until I get some practice in. Yeah, Chizia is a good sweet bean, she is. No, Mikey definitely needed a duck tour after his excited exclamations brought some angry gobbos out of the woods. That's how it be, Jem. I was brave enough to have an opinion on Twitter. This is basically what happened. It's all a metaphor. I was brave enough to have an opinion on Twitter and suggest that if anybody wants to have a conversation about it, they can. But no. All the goblins came out of nowhere. Murdered me, ganked me, cancelled me, live on stream. And there I was, prone, unconscious, on my belly in the woods. Whilst everybody else was having a merry old time dealing with goblins. I was a victim. I was a victim. I was a victim of circumstance. You should make a dojin out of that. Alright, what gender's the goblin, though? Is this, not the goblin, the gnome? How do you want it, Jem? Do you want female gnome? Shouts in the woods? To get goblin ganked? Or is this, gentleman on gentleman action? You draw the robots of Atomic Heart. Yeah. Have you played the game, Kiara? Est-ce que vous jouez cette game? Je ne joue pas, mais je draw it. Oh god, I'm running out of words. My girlfriend wants me to watch you draw big booby robot ladies rather than a femboy. Well, I think there's a time for both, isn't there? We could get a femboy in here. What would stop people on Twitter trying to cancel me for drawing these? We could put femboy Putin in. And then all the liberal crowd would be like, yeah, well done. I like it now. Okay. Are they both the same size? I need to get way more sweep and angle going on these hips. I'm not actually against that. I kind of like how they sit now. I need a wee. Guys, I'm going to go for a quick wee. I'll be right back. You've seen a friend play it. You have full creative freedom in this, so I just want it to become reality. Bearded Lady Gnome, if you're taking suggestions, though. Got it. Savage Persona. You can probably make one of them have their legs spread apart. Savage Persona, we have been toying with that idea all night long. And I'm still not knocking that idea off the table. But let me go for a wee so that I can think straight, and then we'll see how we go. One quick sec, guys. I will be right back. Thank you very much for joining me. Each and every one of you who's got my stream on, much love. Happy Tuesday. I wish you all the best things. Thank you for popping on, lurking, vibing. Whoever you are, wherever you be. Much love to you from me. Please wait till I come back from the wee. It goes through my system because I like drinking tea. There you go. Who said Eminem retired? Ew. I don't follow your Elden Ring gameplays, but have you finished the game yet? Naru, what games are you playing these days? Guys, have any of you been surprised by a video game recently? What I mean by that is, have any of you tried a game that's like not usually the genre that you like to play? Or a game that like kind of looked a bit meh, but you tried it, only to discover you actually really enjoyed it? Any kind of low-key, surprisingly good games that you come across? Spiritfarer. Yeah, Elemental. Obviously, you've been pushing this one for a while. You didn't think that game was your kind of game, but you gave it a go and actually loved it. Project Zomboid. Yo, I'm going to Google that real quick. It's just not your typical kind of game, but you've really enjoyed it. Pertinent Ohio. Hey, how you doing, dude? Mikey, I've been binging your tutorials. I'm one of those people that's very competent from references, but struggles without a reference. Pertinent, I feel you. How should I use your guides to better improve my imagination and drawings? Is there any tricks? Yes. Initial gut reaction is you're learning those building blocks so that you can break down the human form into basic shapes, right? Use it as a form of almost construction post-rationalization. Mikey, what the fuck did you just say? Don't worry about it. Basically, if you know that, like, okay, well, we like kind of... Let me get my... One second. Let me get this on. Number 1, glove. Number 2. If you know by now that we like these construction shapes to help us draw the form, and you know that, okay, well, over here we've got these kind of circles or ovals that follow down the length of the arm. Over here we've got like a chest cavity shape. We like to mark the surface. We like to split it round the curve to vaguely imply the rib cage. We've got the bucket shape of the hips. Sometimes we need to think about the angle of the hips by drawing it as a hard geometric surface. But then we're going to come in and actually think about it a little bit more curvy, and then we're going to dip in the little kind of U shape at the front, and that lets us join up the middle of the abs. We're kind of squeezing down into the privates, so we like to sweep in like a bit of a V here, and that helps us build up where, you know, all the other shapes come out. If you've got this kind of like shape construction thing, instead of using these shapes to build up forms, use them to break down studies. So grab a whole load of pictures of just people standing around, living their lives, people doing stuff, pictures of people, and then, or hot girls, if you're anything like me, and then look at those pictures and, okay, try to reconstruct it. Because you might look at a picture and only reference it in terms of how it's hard occupying space. You might not be using the construction, but you know that this character, their profile's like that, because you're looking at the image. Oh, fucking hell. That was horrible. I felt that one in the back of my spine. But looking at that image, then learn to break it down again. And you might find that the kind of stupid basic shapes that I keep talking about, actually on this particular person, they're a bit slimmer. And their hips don't flare out as much on a real human. But you still vaguely know where you're putting these forms in. So I'd say build up. Look at stuff and build up. Keep looking. Always keep looking, mate. Project Zomboid. Yeah, let me have a look. Also, Naru, thank you so much. That really fucked me up. I recently finished Hogwarts Legacy. 60 plus hours of gameplay. Probably longer if I'd start collecting the aesthetic gears. That's, you can do a Final Fantasy game in that. Wow. Marvel Midnight Suns. Marvel Midnight Suns? What the hell is that? Oh, it's a strategy game. But you really loved it. You really liked the Legacy. Yo, good for you. Mikey, what's that brush? Brab, this brush is free. Exclamation mark brushes. This is the DG main brush. It is a chalk brush that's been rotated to be a bit more square. It was rotated by a man called Dave Greco. And when he started streaming with his brush pack, by the end of 2 months, every single live streamer on this platform is using his brush. I swear to God. But I mean, I know most of you know this, but I always feel compelled to say it. I did contact him, and I was like, I use your brush. Are you okay with me? Because obviously it's not like he was like it's just a brush. But I was like, are you okay with me including this in my brush pack? Because I give away my brush pack to everyone. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. But I did check for what it's worth. I've officially watched all of Downton Abbey. I can now talk in several British accents. Wow, I've not watched a single episode of that. Is it good? Is that the one where it's intergenerational and every season they have different actors? You forgot to Google the game. What game? Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid. The Ultimate Survival RPG. I have seen this. I have. This is the one that's isometric. Oh, dude, is this good? Okay, I knew Lindali. I've actually been only the tiniest, but I saw this a while ago and I was a tiny bit curious because I've always been interested in a zombie survival game that is not going to take me 20 hours every playthrough. Because a lot of zombie survival games, you really, really, really have to get into it and actually survive. Whereas this looked a bit more like be smart, be quiet, and investigate stuff. Yes, I've got 200. Oh my god, 200 hours. You're using my brush? Nah, Mikey, you are not supposed to be using my brush. Project Zomboid, yeah. You can't just go out and shoot zombies. That will get you killed. Tano Tenchi, how you doing? How's life at your end? Were you... Am I confused? I always get confused compared to who I follow on Twitch versus who I follow on Twitter. Have you been doing adult reviews? How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Yeah, Project Zomboid. Okay, I'm actually, because I was tempted before, but now you're pushing me over the edge for it. We might come back to that one. As well as several relationship dynamics. Change. Oh wait, it's got like a character. Has it got like a character relationship mechanic to it? I've been doing well. Good. I'm drawing at the same time whilst listening to you. The robot lady's looking very sexy. Thank you very much. I'm just having a little feel about how they're working together. So we're going through a lot of emotional stages of legs together, legs apart. It'd be like that in a relationship. That being said, I've come back from my tea, so let's get some work done. Okay, Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid. I'll put that in my notepad file. Look for some mods after you do it the first time. Okay, Anu. Okay. Right, I just want to have a quick look at some more pictures of nice curvy hips and thighs. Because this is a bit... It's a bit... Yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Got some awesome character sheets somewhere. Right, Tola, have a good one, man. Thank you very much for vibing as ever. Guys, make sure you are following me on both my Twitter accounts. One's for art, one's for all the alerts and banter. I always tweet an hour before I'm live. I'm live every single day except for Mondays for the most part. until I, you know, change. We're doing a lot of experimental schedules at the moment, but that's the current vibe. Tomorrow is either more art or more Dead Space, because Dead Space is a whole load of fun. I love how I'm worrying about this shape here, which is going to be hidden behind this leg here. That's how you spend all your time as an illustrator. But I need to know that it's correct. No one's going to see it, not even you. Yes, but I'll know. How do you expect me to sleep at night? Not knowing. Hey, Pumpkin Kid, how you doing? Welcome on in. Live every day except for ones without life. Oh, live every day. I knew. I thought you were sprouting like some kind of like, you know, really good message. Live every day. Yeah? Except the ones without live. What? I'm live every day except the days I'm not live. Absolutely. 100%. I'm with you. I knew Lindale. I knew Lindale. Tordelbeam. What are you up to these days? I knew you were doing lots of studies a while back. Are you still studying? Are you still educating? Or are you working? What's up? Schwartz? Hey, thanks for the follow. Hey Pam Day Pamela, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, guys. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're just working out our matronly communist robot mummy characters. And just shaping up some hips and thighs to be a bit more hiply and phaetic. And just figuring out what we're up to, really. Hey, Dr. Mark. Starting every day. Not working anymore. They closed the company where I worked, but it's good. I still got 4 months financial, but I go, oh, okay, good. I'm glad you get looked after. Now I have more time to study and draw. In December, I will graduate. Oh, that's fucking dope, man. Yo, keep at it, bro. Elemental Geo. What have you been drawing? Ooh. What is this fascinating layer split? I feel like you've split your color flats from your line art, but your color flats involve this kind of blue highlight color. Is it called an accent color when you do that? That's not in the line side? That was kind of fascinating. What's going on here? Is this, are you just playing around with layers, or are you communicating an idea? Like, is this like a spirit walker, shaman furry character? Hello. Thanks for the follow. Over fade. Oh, it's a rough color map. Hmm. Yeah, what kind of a creature is that? Mikey again of his labels. Okay, I'm gonna make her a tiny bit smaller and make her head a tiny bit bigger. Oh, do you know what? No, yeah, better. Only a tiny bit. What I'm doing is I'm looking at this head, and I'm always just like, how big is this head compared to that head? And then, okay. Have I gone too far with those hips? Should I make this one a bit bigger then? excuse me. It's regal looking. A dragon adjacent. Dragon adjacent? I'm not familiar with what that means. Like it follows a dragon path lineage, but it's a different creature that's being dragonized? Like, who's the guy who used to do all the clearing up after Orochimaru in Naruto Shippuden? The guy with the glass, Kabuto. Because Kabuto used Orochimaru's snake techniques to become like a... Is he like a dragon adjacent snake? Because he pierces the snake boundary, doesn't he? What am I talking about? Oh, Lady Lauren Green, let's have a look. How the devil is life treating you, Lady Lauren Green? You must be in your 30s by now. How are you? You've been hung around with us for 1,000,000 years. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Fuck you. Ah, fuck off. Fuck off. You can go. You can go, Lady Lauren Green. You can scrabble back in that hole. I'm not 30. Scrabble the fuck back into whatever hole you came out of. Come talk to me when you're 30 and don't ever share art in my stream ever again. That is beautiful and delicate, and I hate you. Dickhead. Dickhead. What a dickhead. I preferred her when she was shy. Do you know what? I should probably save a flat. The thing about like your initial sketch phase when you're trying to build up what's going on is like that, and when you're actually just rendering out after having done everything. Those are the two phases that just take your entire life. Atomic O1, should we call it? Hey Pam Day Pamela. Hello, good evening. Take a sip, I will. I have no idea how to finish it, so it's going in the discard box. What a slap in the face. We will adopt her. Comes in here, flexes that art, and says they're going to scrap it. I hate people like you. I'm only kidding, I'm only kidding. Okay, well, over here, we've got some thickness. So over here, I feel like I just need to do a little bit of nudging to further show great belief in the thickening. So I'm going to meet out and swing in a little bit more, possibly on both edges. Excuse me. A little bit of a frog in the throat. I was a little bit gunky earlier. I coughed up a bit of gooey chewy. I didn't realise I was ill, but my body was like on the cusp of being poorly for some reason. No idea what it was. I reckon having that big rest over the weekend probably saved me from being ill or something, because... sometimes I'd just be getting gross. This might be further back here, to be fair. God, now I've made her way too big again compared to the other one. Only by a fraction of a fraction, but yeah, no. Will they have eyes in your version? No, I quite like the idea that these should ideally be slightly... No, I'm going to say that before I've worried about their reflective body surfaces. But I'm hoping these are just going to be easy to draw and I can actually get these done in a few days. Good evening. Sorry for the late reply. I'm also drawing. My English is not very good. Good evening, Pamada. Hey. What's your native language, if you don't mind me asking? Also, if you're drawing, don't let me disturb you. The unthickening doesn't sound sus. It's what we do. It's been a warm-up and wind-down project. It's not part of my uni work. Oh, is that how you stay sane? You people are like her. Get out of your own stream. Don't defend Lady Zamos. Oh, do I not have my lights on? Oh, squishy, it's just for colour. You don't have to say lights. You can just say the colour. Exclamation mark blue. Portuguese, Brazil. Pamada, yo, salve, salve, amiga, tudo bem? Yo, I'm a bit Brazilian. Is this R34 for Atomic Heart? Peter, how you doing, dude? For Twitch TOS reasons, this is absolutely not R34. But I do like to draw... I do like to make them spicy, very pin-uppy, very voluptuous. But no, it is safe for work. I follow the rules. No, Brazilian people. Not more of them. Goddamn Brasileiros. Make me sick. They're all so sexy. I don't know if I've ever met a Brazilian who wasn't hot. Oh, the lights are dead. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know if any of you were here in the beginning of my stream, but my stream crashed. So I had to restart the computer and I never turned my lights back on. Hey, there we go. There we go. Excuse me. There's an amazing Brazilian art streamer called Gihiga. I don't know if any of you guys follow her. Her artwork is like splash art tier. Does that make sense? It's really fucking good. All I'm doing is frameworking bodies over the course of 3 hours, slowly nudging something, slowly looking at it and drinking tea. Her work is, wow, it's so good. You follow Gihiga? Oh, I'm going to give him a shout out. Is that how you spell it? One sec. Let's check. Where does that go? Where does that link? Is that the right person? That is the right person. Oh, she's live! Oh, wow! I didn't realise she was streaming. You follow her as well? Yeah. She's super friendly. Her artwork is so good. And bless her. So this is God bless all the Brazilian streamers. Is when I pop in for a visit, and I appreciate they don't speak my language. They're just doing their artwork. They always take a moment to try to talk to me in English. Now, Gihiga speaks brilliant English anyway. But I'm always just like, oh, thank you. You don't have to bother about me. I'm just here to watch you draw. But yeah, she's dope. Okay, so what are we doing? Are we saluting? Now, I quite like this little vector. So I don't know if this is going to be a positive addition. She's like Dan Kend. I don't know who that is. It's really similar. Oh, really? That's like our relationship with you, Mikey. We're here to watch you draw. You don't need to try to struggle your way through English on our behalf. Wow. I am very eloquent. Thank you. Don't be coming in here with all that energy. That's a real shame. That vibe. Can you sense that energy? It's bad energy. Kid Ludens, thank you very much for the 19 months. How are you, man? Good evening, guys. Good evening. It seems natural to do this, but I'm not sure if I love how it fills up that competition now. Do I love what it does to the weight? Does saluting just change the energy? Gabby, have a lovely evening. Playlist is having a field day today. Yeah, this is my lower energy playlist. This is the one with all the jazz and stuff. I love honey dolls. You'd be looking up Egyptian mythology. Remember, the Sphinx is a gateway. Have a good one. Take care. I can't really have this arm anywhere else, can I? Okay, well, let's say it is up there for the moment. Ah, ooh. Oh, sorry, my poor bones. Right, let's flatten them out and then just think about an actual environment before we worry about any details. So let's oh yeah, let's over flat. The thing is I'm going to move this over. So this is not an A3 canvas. This is A3 dimensions right here, but this is a 3x5K, whereas A3 in like dots per inch. It's not per inch, but dots, pixels. Whereas A3 is like 3.5 by 4,900 and something. So an actual A3 is going to be a bit bigger, but I like using this little template to help me work things out. So let's save a flat of this. So let's look at Atomic Heart again on the internet, because what's going to go on in the background? So we can have them indoors in this kind of 60s suede metal futurism. I told you once the Tesco meal deal went to £3.90. Bad things are coming. I had a Tesco meal deal not too long ago. I had to go to the post office to actually finally post stuff. So I was like, I'm going to have a meal deal as a reward. I think my meal deal cost me like £4.20 or something. I was just... And then someone had to confirm my age because I bought a Red Bull. And they were like, sorry, it's full of caffeine. You have to get age checked now. I was felt like one of those grumpy old people who hates progress. I was like, what is this country coming to, man? Yeah, I posted the tablets. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm morally free. I have like 2 tasks that I still have to do. But no. I've actually believe it or not, I'm almost free of all of my sins. What am I looking for? I want a picture of a bed or something, right? My sister got ID trying to buy a copy of Cars. You can't trust people with anything. Yeah. We've got to double check that Mikey's aware of how much caffeine's in here. He's not got a good history of food. So my initial gut reaction was to frame them and like, because they're silver, like work out what colors I want to have in here. So like, if they're framed by a window, I could have like warm sunset tones, or like bright day against white marble. So I'm just not sure on the colorway that we might go. But just give me a little outline. You have made left and right look much more thigh crushy, and I'm here for it. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I need to capture the idea that they're much bigger, right? I want to art, but my motivation's down the drain. Junjisagi. Maybe you just need a rest. Or go back to the things that motivate you. I know that sounds like an obviousism based on your... To be able to fully articulate a problem is to understand its solution. Check out the manga and artwork and whatever it was that always gets you pumped to get going. Maybe. Or just chill out. Watch The Last of Us. That's what I'm going to do tonight. How are we doing for time? Oh no, I've got plenty. It's not near my bedtime yet. I love how being an adult means you get to do whatever you want. And it turns out getting to do whatever you want means struggling to set your own bedtime. That's all it is. I've got character model sheets for an anime. Never watched it, but the models have a fun style. Oh yeah. Namco posted a video revealing Jin for Tekken 8 like an hour ago. Ooh. Let's have a look tomorrow. I'll have a look at that tomorrow with you guys, if that's okay. We can watch that before we start playing Dead Space. Guys, you all follow me on Twitter, because I'm live every day except for Mondays. I always tweet an hour before I'm live. On the twit. And we're video gaming and drawing. See the lonely sea. Wait, would I want curves and stuff, or would I want some kind of like? Would this? So, what's it called? Brutalism. Not quite brutalism. What's pre-Bauhaus? Would I want some like hard Soviet era? No, it is brutalism. Soviet era brutalist designs. There'll be stars and sickles, right? But you know, better than that. I need to get you on Tekken. God, I know. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Tekken. I'd like. Please don't think that I'm dillying for fun. I want to be playing Tekken with you guys. I have such good memories of playing Tekken as a kid. I would love to get that business back in business. Just a few things to go. Can I have some Uber foreground items? Would it be cool to have some slightly silhouette-y spaghetti close-up things? This is the music that would play if Mikey was a sound designer for Bioshock. What is? This is the Beach Boys. Please play Deep Rock Galactic. Hey Milo, what's that? Deep Rock Galactic? I love slapping the dice. Ooh, that's for my private time, isn't it? Deep Rock Galactic. I've never seen this in my life. Wait, it's also a board game. Where do you guys discover these things? You're all clued into stuff I'm not. What is there in Atomic Heart? There's all sorts of weird stuff. What could I add? Where's my other explorer? Okay, so there's a large indoor space that has a jet plane and big circular windows. There's a hard concrete indoor space. A lot of the color scheme looks like the TVA, the Time Variant Authority from Loki. Oh, there's a room with big mask, happy mask, sad mask. Red banners in the sky. Oh, is it a big banners thing? I also favor the engineer. Xenoglaive, hey, thank you for saying. Oh, there's some interesting marble flooring. There's a big aircraft hangar. The outside's still organic. I need to find some, I need to check out these red banners. Let's save a flat. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm definitely not quite got a cold, but I'm definitely not 100%. I'm gonna have a load of vitamin C before I go to bed. Oh, hey, do I have any strepsils? Those look heavy, yeah. Fortunately, they're robots. She said, but the way you indicate that little belly pooch is so satisfying. Hey, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of the bits on the tummy. I like tummies. Which one gets a jacket? Fire King. I suspect the one on the right. I suspect. But I'm glad you reminded me. You could add one of those sentry cameras on the wall. They're modeled like sunflowers. Sentry camera. Atomic heart. One sec. I'm not getting any good images. Now, the problem is, age-old problem. The moment I do something like this, I suspect it might be too flat. Oh, Cyber Wolfie, welcome back in. Thank you very much for the 30 months. That is immense. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Yeah, I'm always here. I'm always streaming like a dickhead. Lovely to have you. We can make the background really bright. Or should I tighten it up and go the other way? Thanks for the follow. Summer Kitty Sunshine. Wow, I like your name. That's so upbeat. Summer Kitty Sunshine. All right. Okay, we've got plenty to play with. Plenty to have a think about. Hello, thank you. Hello, thank you very much for following. Welcome in. Unfortunately, you've caught me right at the end. I am going to go for a wee, but I'm going to drop you guys off in a raid. We've got the basics. We've done the bare minimum. The bare minimum being, have we got them both composed? Yes. Do we have any environment? We have ideas. We have ideas. We have ideas. So let's not worry too much about the details yet. We will come back to those a little bit further down the line. Guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. Let's go and raid somebody. Oh, do you know what? We should raid Gihiga, seeing as I was talking about her earlier. Her ears are probably burning. Does anyone remember how to spell her name? It's just Gihiga, right? I should have left her tab open. One sec. Twitch.tv/Gihiga. Got it. Guys, I'm going to drop you guys into an amazing streamer. She's super dope. Very friendly. Her artwork is incredibly strong. You might like it over there. Brazilian streamer, but she also speaks English as well as Portuguese. You wonderful people have a wonderfully good evening. Thank you very much for the mods. Thank you very much for the subs, resubs. Just for hellos, for kind messages, and people popping their head in just to see what's going on. I appreciate you all. Never forget the lurkers. Never know who you are. Always love you. And I'll see the rest of you guys very, very soon. Because you're all following me on Twitter, where I tweet an hour before I go live. Obviously. You wouldn't forget that, would you? That'd be silly. Alright guys, much love to the lot of you. Have yourselves a wonderful rest of your evening. I am going to go for a wee, and then I'm going to watch The Last of Us. I'll see you soon.